kickoff party for AMCC in Sun Valley 2014. We do have, for housekeeping, the people here who are here locally were able to sign their waivers. There are people that are on the call who have not signed their waivers and sent those over to me. I will need those as soon as possible. So just to let you know that. Now, so the first thing on the agenda is, who are the SnowBusters Ski Club? We've got a lot of people who have not traveled with the SnowBusters before. So locally in Los Angeles, there are 7 of us that are coming from LA going into to Sun Valley. And so the other 15 are coming from somewhere else. And that's, as you've heard, we've got Jacqueline, who's in Michigan, Pontiac. And then we've got Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We were just saying that you are in Pontiac.
Okay.
That's right. Well, I'm glad then that you can hear me, so that lets me know I don't have to ask the question that I was getting ready to ask. And then we've got people all over the place. But you heard Wanda and Julia are on. They're in New Jersey. And we've got Art, who is... Wait, Art, why aren't you here locally? You're here in Laguna Beach. So then we've got... Who else do we have on the call that I heard?
We got Chicago.
Oh, that's right, Willard. Willard is in from Chicago via Philadelphia. First time I met Willard, he was out here with the SnowBusters. So anybody else on the call that I didn't recognize? Very good.
Karen from the Bay Area.
Oh, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Karen Wilkes from the Bay Area. That's right. We've got some Northern California folks going with us as well. So very good. Thanks, Karen. Welcome.
Thank you.
So the next thing that I wanted to talk about was, again, who are the SnowBusters Ski Club? So a little background. We were founded in 1986. But the reason why we were founded, and I'm making it up because of what I believe the SnowBusters means, and that is innovation and fun. Am I right, Mr. President?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Right
I'd like
on
to
track.
pick it up and be correct. We also have Jerry McGee here, who's going on the trip. Jerry's not a founder of the SnowBusters, but you are pretty close, right, Jerry?
Yeah, I guess so. Been around since 87.
He was around since 87, and the club started in 86. So one of the things that I found out about the SnowBusters was that we do things out of the box. We do things a little different, but they're all about fun, and it's good, clean fun. So you'll have an opportunity to participate in some good, clean fun with the SnowBusters, which, by the way, we are one of the clubs that when you go on a trip with the SnowBusters, you become a member of the SnowBusters. So we've got Alita here, who is a member. I first met Alita when she was with Winter Fox in Los Angeles, but Alita bridges across clubs. So we've got several people who you all are on the phone, have your own home clubs. So you're also a member of the SnowBusters Ski Club of Pasadena. Little old lady from Pasadena, but she sure parties hard. Now, one of the other things about the SnowBusters is that we like to do a good representation at happy hour. So we like to party at happy hour. So you don't have to feel like you have to sit down, and anytime, wherever you see the SnowBusters gathered, you are a SnowBuster, so definitely come in and get in where you fit in. So we want to make sure that you, even though you're not here locally, that you feel comfortable and you are 100% SnowBuster, just like anybody else is. Along that route, I will say that in order to do something a little differently, last did group condo dinners where each condo hosted one night dinner at their condo. And it was well done and everybody really enjoyed it. But this year we felt like we could swing it a little different. And because it's less expensive in Sun Valley than it is in Aspen and Snowmass, and we're going to have a lot of events and activities going on each night, especially when we talk a little more about the agenda. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the extended happy hours. So we didn't want to have anyone have to run back to their condos and get dinner done and get dinner ready, and then all of us have to come and miss out on happy hour this year. So what we're going to do instead of the group condo dinners is our condo, Todd Hood's condo, will be hosting a sleepover pajama jammy day. So this will be a little different than your regular pajama party where you put on all your clothes and then have to go out to the party and then you have to go home. Here, you can come here and stay the night and then be able to get up in the morning, and we will do breakfast together and have that. It is not mandatory, it is optional, and you can come and party and hang out. We're going to have, I'm trying to make sure we have enough sleeping space for everybody, so we will have to bunk up in beds. So make sure that you come with an open mind. We can talk more about it on when we get on the ground. But I want you to know that we're having a slumber party. Jerry has a question.
Which night was that, Pete?
Tuesday night. I'll talk more about the agenda of the week in a couple of minutes.
Do we have to bring pajamas or is that optional?
You can always bring your pajamas. Pajamas are always welcome through TSA. We might do a hot tub party that night. But Tuesday night, I'll just tell you why we picked Tuesday night, is because Tuesday night is the night of the concert. And I'll talk more, but Raheem Devon is the talent that's performing on Tuesday night. And then usually after the concert, everybody's looking for something to do. So we usually will get out of the concert at, let's say, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or what have you. And then, but people aren't ready to go home or go to sleep. And then the next morning, we have Wednesday, which is the picnic on the hill. So at the picnic on the hill, it starts at 11 and then goes till 1 or 2. And then the happy hour starts at 3:30 and then goes until 7:30. So Wednesday is basically I don't want to call it a throwaway day for skiing, but unless it's really doing some good snowing and conditions warrant it, I'll probably not be skiing on Wednesday. So we're looking at, if you get up, do the slumber party, get up the next morning, have breakfast, and then leisurely go back to your condo, it'll be time for lunch. Yes, question? Okay.
Particularly, you did not get up anywhere when you got the ski up there, or you're going to have a ski ride that takes you up there?
Fabulous question. The picnic on the hill is actually scheduled to be below the hill. It's at the bottom of the hill now. They did it last year. They were going to have, or not last year, but the 2012 when we were in Sun Valley, they had it set up for Warm Springs Lodge. And then the snow was, it was so much of a blizzard, they decided to do it inside at River Run Lodge. So it will actually be at the base of the hill. So no foot passes, no wagon trains, no sleigh bell rides, and any of that necessary.
Okay.
Yeah. We will have photos though, and we will want you to, as well as take pictures with your club, we will want you to take pictures with SnowBUsters. Our colors are black, white, and red. So if you have anything color other than that, we will have you placed strategically to block your colors. But we want you in the picture, definitely. So, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the schedule of events, get more into that. So, is everybody coming in, everybody on the phone coming in on Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful. So if you are coming in on Saturday and you're either flying into Sun Valley or Boise, I would like for you to send me that form back that I asked you to send that says when you're coming in and what time you're expected into Sun Valley. The reason why we ask that, even though we're not coordinating your travel arrangements, we want to know when we should expect to see you. If you don't show up around that time period, we then will start being a little concerned and checking to try to find out if you're stuck out on the road somewhere. So we really want to know who's coming in and when. Another idea or another opportunity is if there are people that are coming in and you either carpool, you can carpool or caravan, this will be an opportunity for you to split gas money, etc. Jerry has a question.
For those flying into Haley, do we need to arrange shuttle beforehand, or is it there at the airport? We just hop on board.
They have said, this is what I believe is going to happen because there's going to be so many people coming in. So let me tell you, anyone who is flying into Haley and staying at Sun Valley Resort with the Sun Valley Resort, and that's SnowBUsters, we are staying at the resort as opposed to getting our own house somewhere, has the ability to ride in on complimentary shuttle. So in order to do that, you'll want to, within 48 hours of landing, you'll want to call and arrange your shuttle time. That email that I sent out has the phone number for you to call in. I believe when you get there, if there's a shuttle running and there is space available on that shuttle, you'll be able to get on that shuttle and etc. So just make sure though that you've covered the baseline and called in. There will be people who are flying into Haley as well as Haley as well as Boise, and they will be renting cars. So you'll also get an opportunity to carpool in with somebody. There shouldn't be any challenge with being able to get to Sun Valley if you're coming in on Saturday. You should be able to find any person of color and be able to talk to them and say, hey, you got space, etc. But definitely let me know when you're expected in to Sun Valley and how you're expected to come in. So that's on Saturday. Once you get into Sun Valley, we will have, and you have a schedule of events on one of the emails or several of the emails that I've sent out. The schedule of events shows that there is a welcome party. That welcome party is the Sexy Boots party. So pack your boots or wear them, but be ready. It's not going to be a big to-do such that you have to go back home and go get changed and do your makeup and all that. It's just a welcome party, and everybody's going to be partying and relaxing and enjoying themselves. So don't go make a big deal of it and be late and then get there late and miss the fun. That's Saturday.
My flight don't come in at 5:30.
Right. So when you get in, come to registration check-in. You can get your registration, your NBS registration, as well as check in at the front desk. They actually have check-in like a hotel, so it's a little different than typical getting a condo. All the check-in is right there at the. It's not a hotel, but it's at the Sun Valley Resort there.